I'm in a portrait that was painted 200 years ago. This is what's going to lead you to Jacob.
Why do you keep doing this to yourself? It's like a fixation.
You just watch me fix it.
Ooh, that's a big bomb.
Yeah, the window we have into the past in season 1 is very idyllic. Even the lighting is different. It's sort of golden and draped in nostalgia, and is such a kind of wish fulfillment for Alice and for the audiences, I think. And so in season 2, we turn that on its head a little bit, and we realize that the people who are back in that period don't exist in a picture frame. They're not in some sort of memory idea. That they're real people, and they have flaws and potentially make mistakes that could have really big ramifications for especially Alice because of how important it is to her.
Well said. Because otherwise it's like super duper spoilery. Because that's a biggin. That one is for sure.
I think for me, like playing Alice this season, it made it a really interesting like acting challenge because I didn't know what it was either. So as we were shooting the season, I was just getting more and more curious, like what is this all leading up to? And it really...
Because Sadie, didn't know.
I didn't know. And so it was all kind of, inside of the story, Alice is like, why is everyone lying to me? Why are people keeping this from me? But it was kind of reflected in my experience of shooting the season where it was like all building up to this thing and I didn't know until it was happening what it was gonna be. And I think that having a sneak peek into that audience experience has made me really excited for just what people are going to feel going along with that.
That's cool. And they don't trust us by telling us information beforehand. So it's a surprise all the time.
I like not knowing. I think it's a cool way to
we discover it at the same time.
It's a fun part of doing a mystery show.
Yeah.
We get to be surprised when we read the scripts, and we're doing our own gossip. We're like, oh my God, did you hear about the thing?
The buzz starts going around set. And we're like, have you read it?
Absolutely.
Have you read it? Yeah.
And then like super random people know the story and we don't. You're kind of like, hang on, wait a minute.
Action.
I think we'll know more about that before the finale.
Yes.
That particular part of the story.
That particular incident, yes, happens before the end of the show. So you will definitely see the ramifications of this dynamic once that is discovered, particularly between these three. Yeah.
And there are so many revelations this season. Like that's just one of many that are going to flip things upside down.
Yeah.
I think if Alice knew this, origin story of the people that she loved so much back when she was at the beginning of season 1 and her relationship with her mom was really strained and they were not getting along. I don't know if there would be any coming back from it.
No.
I think we're really lucky that they've gotten closer. I think that's what makes this season work for the two of them.
It gives a cushion. It gives a little bit more of like a landing pad for them to be able to go through how difficult this situation was, and for Alice to actually have to, like, it's a hard pill to swallow for sure. So yes, I do think that it definitely helps that they've bonded much more this year. But also, Kat is anticipating, along with Elliot, they're anticipating that she's going to find this out, and so it's also kind of like, hey baby, would you like some hot cocoa for breakfast?
And Alice is kind of like, why is everyone acting so weird? So
yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
It kind of puts them into like overprotective mode in a sense. Oh, the whole sequence that I am so excited for you guys to see. Like, I'm so excited for you to see. And I mean, obviously with our fans, we do watch the entire sequence of how she gets into the woods, why she's running, why these people are chasing her. You see the entire thing. And it is wild. It is a wild ride. And where we were actually filming all this stuff was so disgusting. And so it really lent itself to the non-acting that was happening in the scene. And again, our actors that joined us from in the 1800s, stellar. And they jumped right in. I mean, they kind of like, they got thrown right into the fire. And speaking of which, yeah, we watched the whole sequence and why she doesn't have any shoes. She's running, like who runs barefoot through the woods? You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It's wild.
Weird.
Be sure to tune in at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday nights to see The Way Home on Hallmark Channel.